I am like the white rhino of rare diseases. Not only do I have like one extremely rare SOD1 mutation for ALS, but I have an even more rare, like I didn't even think it was possible. Something more rare than ALS is this vascular Ehlers Danlos syndrome. And of course it's fatal. I have learned so much in a few days. I was able to go into a deep dive into my 23andMe raw DNA. I have several pathogenic mutations that have been found for vascular EDS, Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, which of course is the most dangerous kind of EDS you could have. It causes your organs to rupture. It causes you to have aneurysms and bleeding, vascular issues. It totally makes sense. Every symptom that I have can be attributed to vascular Ehlers Danlos syndrome. I've had several life-threatening complications that I've lived through, but were close calls throughout my life. I have had extreme bleeding, emergency surgeries, 3 transfusions. I just never thought it was all connected, but it seems to be a problem with my collagen. My COL3A1 gene is the one that has all the pathogenic mutations. So luckily, this amazing doctor, Gabriella Pridjian, who's a clinical geneticist at Tulane, has agreed to see me. Yay! It is a 3-month waiting list till I can get in. Trying to get testing for genetic issues is just like so difficult. I can't believe how hard it's been. I was turned down at Mayo. I was turned down at UT Southwestern. The UT San Antonio will only see people with cancer genetics. I have just been hitting wall after wall, but Tulane is working. So yay, Tulane, thank you for seeing me. The median age of people with vEDS is 51. I'm already turning 63 this month. So I've done really well, outliving others who have this disease. My mother, who I think is the source, lived until she was 74. Her father, who I think possibly was another source, he died at 76. Most people with vEDS die before they're 80. Well, that's a full life. I have had an amazingly full life, happy life. So I'm not depressed. I'm not upset about this. So please don't be sad or upset or think this is doom and gloom. The worst part is that there's actually pain involved with this, and your organs rupture, which is no fun, and your veins or arteries are dissect. So none of that is fun, but when I think about, I've pretty much accepted the fact that I was dying of ALS, where you're paralyzed and you can't communicate anymore. A sudden quick death, I think, is okay. Like, that'll be all right. I don't want the lingering long death where it's just miserable for everybody. But I just hope I don't have a whole lot of pain. The pain thing is not something I'm looking forward to. But anyway, more to come. It has to be, of course, verified by doctors. And so just because I found the genes that I have doesn't mean that they'll diagnose me. But if you have the pathogenic mutation for this gene, then it's 100% you have vEDS. So I'm expecting it. I think it just makes so much sense, total sense, that this is what I have. And it's a relief. It's like, it's good to know what it is, even though if there's not so much I can do about it except prepare, make sure that doctors understand my risks. That's better than not knowing what the heck's going on and being frustrated and wishing somebody would see me. It's like, I feel seen, even though nobody has seen me yet except myself. Anyway, progress.